welcome to The Living Think. My name is Miss No, and today we're going to ask the question, what is structure and function?
What is structure and function?
What do you guys think? What is a structure and function in an animal? Does it help animals survive? Can a structure have more than one function?
Hey, Miss No. Yeah, I know all about animal structure. This is one that I know about. Like, my dog Betty, she's got a dog house. Oh, and fish tanks. Fish tanks are cool animal structures. Oh, you know what I really like? I like those ant farm things, where it's like a little glass thing and they've got little tunnels and you can see how they're moving around. Animal structures.
Yes, you are right, Misinformation. There are physical structures like buildings and dog houses, but we're talking about the physical structures of animals. Now, structures can be internal on the inside, or they can be external on the outside. When we think about all these structures, all of them have roles or jobs or functions, and functions help the animals survive.
All right, Miss No. I see where you're going with this, and you know what? I, Misinformation, happen to know something that maybe you don't. Or, well, you probably do, but the bottom line is I know it too. All animals have fur because they need to stay warm. Fur keeps you warm.
Fur is an external structure that can help keep animals warm. If we take a polar bear, for example, do polar bears live in the desert? No. Polar bears live in colder climates like the tundra, and that fur, an external structure, has a function to keep the polar bear warm. But a structure can have more than just one function. If we take a jaguar, for example, jaguars don't live in colder climates, they live in warmer climates. And that fur serves a different function, and that is to help camouflage.
That makes a lot of sense. But Miss No, sometimes you're kind of a know-it-all.
Okay, the tongue, that's great. The tongue is a great example of an internal structure. Now, if we think about tongues, there's all sorts of different types of tongues. Let's think about like a giraffe tongue. They're long and they come out and they can grab branches. There's also tongues like on a snake, and that helps a snake smell. And human tongues can help us speak and help us chew food. Tongues can have all sorts of structures and they can have all sorts of functions. Misinformation. I happen to know your favorite animal.
Oh, my favorite animal. I know it too. Turtles.
Do I have a surprise for you?
Miss No! Is that a live turtle?
This is a live turtle. This is Myrtle, the eastern box turtle.
Oh my gosh, she's so cute and so little. She must be a baby. Hello, baby.
So she's not really a baby. This is actually an adult turtle. Even though she's small, it doesn't mean she's a baby.
Oh wow, she looks really cool. I love turtles. You know what my favorite part of a turtle is? Its shell.
So would you say that the shell is an internal or external structure?
It's an external structure. I know what happens with shells. Turtles can crawl out of them and they can go find a new shell, and then they grow as they get bigger. They find new shells and they keep coming out of their shell and going into a new shell. That's how it works.
So that's a common misconception with turtles, but turtles can actually never leave their shells. They grow with them. Shells are just modified rib cages, and they stay in them their entire lives. Now, can you give me the function of a shell?
I know the only function of a turtle shell. It's to protect itself.
You're exactly right. There is a function of the turtle shell, which is to protect itself, but shells also have other functions. They can help Myrtle camouflage. Now, you said that Myrtle's shell does help protect her. You're exactly right. What is another external structure that you see on Myrtle?
She's got really long fingernails. Look at those things.
Not quite fingernails. These are actually claws. What do you think the function of these claws are?
Well, obviously she likes to dig holes.
You're exactly right. Myrtle loves to dig, and she digs for a couple different reasons. Her favorite snack is underground, that's an earthworm, and she also digs to help control temperatures and to hibernate.
It's another one. It's another one. Okay, this one's teeny weeny. It has to be a baby.
Not a baby. This is also an adult turtle. This is a common musk turtle, and this is Michaelangela.
Michaelangela the musk turtle.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she looks totally different than Myrtle.
She is totally different. So let's go ahead and look at the external structure of her shell. What does that tell you about Michaelangela?
Well, she's pretty small and kind of flat. She must need to use it to be, I bet she's fast.
Michaelangela is really fast, but she's really fast in the water. Her shell is flat and streamlined because it helps her swim better. Unlike Myrtle the turtle, her shell is a big dome, and she's actually not a very good swimmer.
Well, and I also noticed something about her head. It's pointed like that so she can go super fast, like zoom, like a rocket in the water.
Yep, that's exactly right. She can swim better because her head is long and pointy.
And wait a second. Her feet look totally different. You know what she looks like? She looks like Aquaman's feet.
So yes, very good observation. Unlike Myrtle, Michaelangela has webbed feet. And what do you think that structure's function is?
I bet it's a lot like the flippers I wear in the pool.
Mm-hmm, exactly right. So the function of these webbed feet are to help her be a better swimmer. We just learned about the structures and functions of two different turtle species. We learned about Myrtle, the eastern box turtle, which is mostly a land-dwelling turtle, but we also learned about Michaelangela, the common musk turtle. Now, these turtles do have similar structures, but their functions can vary a little bit.
So we hope you enjoyed this video today, and make sure that you give it a thumbs up here on The Living Think. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel to learn all about the coolest art and science facts out there. Still my favorite animal, turtle.